All right, troop 88146, your performance time begins now.
What you're about to witness tonight is real. The events of this broadcast are taking place in the United States of America at this hour. There are no actors, there is no script, everything you hear tonight is true. The role of Cletus will be played by Sir Brindley Catamount, on loan to us from Cambridge, English. The role of Delilah will also be played by Sir Brindley Catamount, on loan to us from Cambridge, England. Is this correct? Where are Andrew and Julia?
They said they couldn't make it. Something about not being paid enough and feeling worth it and despising the ground you walk on, not acceding to the list of demands.
All right.
General dissatisfaction with the incompetence of the artistic director. Who's the artistic director?
I'm the artistic director.
Seems they have a problem with you, then.
Miss Flanders, I see you've decided to show up. I hope you do better than the dress rehearsal, in which you were a disaster.
And good evening to you, Harlan.
Miss Bean, please show a little respect since you clearly have not done the work. Oh, did you fix the heat laser?
I did.
Can I hear it? That's terrible. It's a heat laser. It sounds like a flatulent duck.
What does heat sound like, Harlan?
Miss Bean!
It sounds just like that. Not to interrupt your argument, but why are you saying there are no actors and then announcing that one of the actors is going to be different tonight?
I don't understand.
Think about what you're saying. Everything you hear tonight is true. The role of Cletus was played by Brindley.
Oh, Sir Brindley! Never underestimate the stupidity of the audience, Max. They will believe what I tell them to believe. I cannot wait for the show tonight. Panic in the streets, calls to police departments, sure to get the highest ratings this station has ever seen. Battle of the Planets announces a new talent on the literary scene. The meteoric rise of Harlan Bean. The stage is set, the actors are prepared, glory awaits.
Oops. Sorry, I was trying to make a flatulent duck sound.
I can have you replaced, you know. Actors, to your places!
I ask for your opinion. Honey, don't honey me. You don't understand my process. You don't care about my process. And you seriously don't care about cleaning out the litter box. I cleaned out the litter box yesterday.
Marital bliss.
Hello.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers. Says the day.
I'm sorry.
You heard what I said.
Are we all assembled?
Looks like we're missing a few.
Right, yes. Charles, Deborah, Andrew, and Miley have all been fired.
Oh.
You'll be playing all the reporter roles.
Excuse me.
Except for your role, Josie. You are, as always, magnificent.
So I'm playing 5 out of 6 reporters?
You'll be fine. That was terrible. You'll be fine. I assume you worked out all your problems?
Well.
Where is that other guy?
The guy that won the contest to be in the show? The rodent person?
Yes, right.
Woo! No need to worry, my friends. I am here. Show us who won or whatnot. Hey, does anyone have a script?
You're over here, Mr. Hamster. Your last name is Hamster.
It's my stage name, Furious Hamster. Like it, I love it. So, I was thinking, what if my character was more awesome? I'm loving the script, but I don't have a big enough part.
I'd like to second that. I also don't have a big enough part.
You've kept all the best parts for men.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say.
It's sexist.
It's disgusting. You have some of my lines. I don't understand them anyway. Is my astronomer character really to say all those big words?
No one changes the script.
Sorry I'm late. Just got a little time near death on the way here. I'm okay. Are you feeling all right? Completely fine. So much better. I was sick earlier today, but I am perfect. So excited to be here. Adrian, Harlan rewrote your speech last night. She what?
Difficult as it may be to believe, but I made it even more perfect.
But I have the other one memorized. You don't need to memorize lines for a radio show. Just read it from the script. But I have that thing where I call
I'm glad you're open to changing lines.
I'm not open to changing lines. I'm open to me changing lines.
Yes, but I work best when I'm not tied to a script. A real actor looks at it once and then tosses it into the garbage.
Does anyone have a better mic stand? You're fine.
Actors perform scripts as written. That's their role, to execute my vision.
What about my vision?
I'm the only one allowed to
You
have
have
a vision.
ideas for my character, and they are obviously the lurid trash that you've written. Consider this. Patricia Dunbar, age 23, is
She
mayor.
is 60 years old.
Impossible. She's 23, she's over her head, but she's also a tough as nails young woman. She never went to college, she never wanted to be mayor, but she's going to clean up this town from the aliens.
Then why is she married?
Because she made a terrible mistake and now she's chained to a deadbeat loser's first husband. One who questions her in front of her boss and makes outrageous demands about the snacks in the pantry.
But isn't it a crime to have popcorn every night?
It should be.
Just use the script.
I never should have married you.
You are 60, dowdy, unimaginative, and about to be slaughtered in a laser storm. Most people would die for that role, and you are her supportive, dutiful husband who survives.
Why does he survive when he's clearly marked for death?
The time for arguing about the script is not 5 minutes before we go on air.
What if I fought the aliens in one? Girls need more heroic role-ups.
You're fighting an alien intelligence vastly superior to mankind.
But not womankind. Think about it. All the men get killed. Who fights the aliens and wins? Ladies. Because we're not idiots who require popcorn every night.
But I like popcorn.
Every night, Branford, you need it every night. That is an addiction and a personality defect.
Just stick to the script.
I wouldn't need it if I had a wife who was nice.
Real men don't eat their dinners out of a bag every night.
Real women cook.
Whoa! Please, all of you, use the script as it is. It is completely perfect.
You rewrote my part last night, which again I have a
I made it even more perfect.
What about the ending?
The ending is more perfect than the rest of this perfect play. Think about it. In the din of war, a single, solitary voice asks, "Is anyone out there?" And the response is silence. Devastating, elegant, simple, award-winning, I dare say.
Kind of a downer.
A downer. It's devastating!
I'm with Tanya. What if we blow up their spaceship?
Absolutely not. This is not half work. This is art. Humanity must be destroyed.
What if humanity's only partially destroyed?
Completely destroyed. What is wrong with you? This is the script. Stick to it. I have more talent in my pinky finger than the rest of you simpletons combined. Do your job. Our performance tonight will be the stuff of legend. Battle of the Planets will be remembered forever. Clap for yourselves. Clap. Yes! Be bold, be brave, be resolute. Our glorious play marches into history. Ready?
Hey, why is the on air sign on?
The on-air sign is on because... Apologies for the previous moments. Apparently a gang of hoodlums broke into the station and started talking. What you're about to witness tonight is real. The events of this broadcast are taking place in the United States of America at this hour. There are no actors, there is no script. Everything you hear tonight is true. The role of Cletus will be interpreted by Sir Brinsley Catamount, even though the person of Cletus is a real person and the events involving Cletus have not yet occurred, but we have on good faith that they will. Sir Brinsley will also be playing Delilah. We take you now to the barn at the Grand Season Hotel, where we will be listening to the complex melodies of Chip Verdun's 12-piece orchestra. Delightful! Listeners, we have a breaking news bulletin. Yes, we take you to the observatory at Brown University, Rhode Island.
Yes, thank you. My name is Charles Towerbridge, reporter for radio station KAAB, located somewhere. And I have come to this observatory to discuss shocking developments on the planet Venus. Standing with me is Dr. Mary Landrew, chief astronomer at the Brown Observatory.
Hi.
Dr. Landrew, with your 47 years of experience, at this observatory, can you please inform our listeners on what you have witnessed tonight?
Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, this powerful telescope is trained. It can be trained, right? Pointed at the surface of the planet Venus. And tonight we saw an amazing occur thing. Good question, but I think there's just atmospheric disturbances. Whoops, no. We saw an amazing occurrence. Very explosions on the surface of Venus at constant intervals.
What do you make of these explosions?
Good question, but I think there's just atmospheric disturbances.
If I might interject, Doctor.
Please state your name for our radio audience.
I'm the assistant to Dr. Mary Landrew. I have no name because I was not considered to be important. Let's call me Bobby.
Very well. What was it you were going to say?
Good question, but I think there's just atmospheric disturbances.
These explosions are not consistent at any known phenomena on the planet Venus. I don't know what is going on, but I'm frightened.
There's no need to be frightened, assistant. These phenomenals happen all the time.
Phenomena.
I'm sorry?
Phenomena. That's the word you're looking for, Doctor?
Sure.
Very well.
Thank you. Yes, this powerful telescope is trained. Oh, shoot.
I'd like to say one more thing, since you may not hear from me again. There are dark times with alien intelligences capable of toying with humanity as a child plays with a spider. We know not what sinister designs other planets
And
may-
we're back! Thank you for that insightful interview. Once again, we return you to the simple, almost childlike sounds of Chip Verdun and his solo xylophone. Yes, once again, we are interrupting We take you now to the Chief of the National Meteorological Society, Andrew Chessup.
Yes, hello, this is Report David Davidson, coming to you now from the National Meteorological Society. Here with me is Andrew Chessup, a grizzled veterinarian of numerous foreign wars and meteorologist. Yes, he'll be here any moment. Any moment when you realize it's supposed to be on the radio right now. In the meantime, I'll be growing teeth. I'll not be growing teeth. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm vamping. Oh.
This is Andrew Chessup. This is Andrew Chessup.
Right, yes. Could you please describe the observed happening in our atmosphere?
Well, at just over 8 p.m. this evening, shortly after the mysterious phenomenon on the planet Venus,
Phenomenals.
we tracked several intrusions into our upper atmosphere consistent with natural meteorological phenomenals. I tracked them.
Actually, I tracked them.
Sorry to be confusing to you. I've trained a pet seal to mimic my words moments after I say them.
I have trained a pet seal to mimic my words before I say them. I will put him in his cage now.
If anyone is going in the cage, it's the pet seal that got here moments too late because I am first.
Okay, Andrew Grizzly, manly man.
I'm more of a grizzled manly man than you'll ever be.
Okay, could you please speculate as what these phenomenon are?
Nothing to be worried about. Nothing to be worried about. Nothing to be worried about. Nothing to be worried about.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chessup and his trained seal. We return you now to the music at the Grand Season Ballroom. Yes, the sounds of music in these troubled times are truly a balm to the soul. But once again, I'm afraid we have a breaking news bulletin. Word has come to our station that there's been an explosion at a small farm just outside of Elmo's Corners, New York. We take you now to a reporter who has just arrived on the scene.
Thank you. This is David Davidson, not to be confused with my twin brother, David also Davidson. He is reporting out the conditions at the observatory at 1,000 miles. I'm standing in a field with a cow and several chickens. And also a menagerie of tropical creatures who have just died.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
Correction, the animals have been grievously injured, but seem to be recovering quickly. I am standing now with Cletus Jones, a local farmer who witnessed the strange occurrence.
Yes, quite right.
Cletus, though you are an uneducated bumpkin, could you please describe what you saw?
But of course, I was standing in my field of corn when I saw a flash of illumination. One moment. Accent. I mean, I was over here. I saw something.
And what did it look like?
A massive cylinder, rocket-like shape, would chop the sky like a meteor, and then I want to say, descended into my field of corn. And it darn near blew the doors off of my house. Check, where I live, in poverty. Oh, here comes my wife.
Ma'am, were you also in this little landing?
I was scared because I was a lady.
These are truly frightening times.
I'd like to add that all our animals are scared too. Especially the hippopotami. And the parrots.
Firecracker?
And what do you make of the towering monolith in your farmer's smoke?
Answer that. You never let me talk. Silence, woman. I had enough of your chauvinism. You're embarrassing me in front of the news folks. Like I was saying, I think it's a meteorological phenomenon.
And you don't imagine this has anything to do with the explosions witnessed on the surface of the planet Venus.
But there ain't no way something could explode on Venus. Earlier tonight, I drove here 20 minutes later, even with an interstellar spacecraft with a journey that would at least take 2 months.
I think something else is happening now.
What?
Something else is happening!
Oh, right. That sound is an approaching military vehicle. That sound is a military vehicle pulling up. I shall describe it visually since we're having problems with our audio. Yes, a state-of-the-art ground transport, 8 enormous wheels, and a bell. Truly the most impressive bell I've ever seen, sure to inspire fear and awe in our nation's enemies. And there's a soldier approaching me. His boots which are state-of-the-art with tactical high heels on the soft earth of this corn farm. We are waiting for him to say something.
America!
I am standing with a member of America's military forces.
Woo! Hey, Mom! Yes, I'm on the radio!
What do you make of this strange device?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
I also do not like it. Me neither!
And what do you propose to do about it?
I'm about to investigate!
A brilliant suggestion, but oh my goodness, something is happening. A metallic panel is opening on the side of the cylinder. No response from the cylinder.
I'm gonna approach the cylinder now!
With extreme manly confidence of America's fighting men, the American soldier is only 20 or 30 paces away from the device. And oh no, I can barely describe what I'm seeing now.
Did I step on a duck?
Oh, I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, it's a laser.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah!
It appears to be some kind of concentrated heat.
Ah!
Our brave soldier has been completely disintegrated by
Ah!
yet the echoes of his screams still remain in the air.
Did you see that?
It's coming right for us.
Ah! Ah! This hurts! Ah!
Listeners, I must now relate that the cylinder has grown legs, rising up in the air like a tripod.
I'm okay, though. I'm okay.
Run for your lives!
Wait, his cannons are rotating, aiming for me, but I would continue this broadcast, and...
We have lost communication with the reporter in Elmo's Corners. I can only hope he has survived the terrible ordeal transpiring there. We return you now to the music of Chipper Dunn's Impertinent Orchestra at the volume of the Grand Season Hotel.
What in Art's name are you doing? Don't bother me, I'm concentrating. This song is so hard. You're ruining the entire show. You think you could do this song?
I could train a seal to do your job.
Yeah, well, seals don't talk. Why does everybody think seals can talk? Hi there, hip-ass. We're gonna take a little break right now until our craft can be respected.
Oh, Chip. By the way, this is Amos Brunkfather, the manager at the Grand Season Hotel, and I would like you to know, Chip, that you're fired.
You've crossed me for the last time, Brunkfather, especially because you never paid me for my work.
I paid you for your work.
Not enough. Move.
Stop that. Stop releasing those live chickens.
You never respected my chickens.
Out! My apologies, gentle listeners. I know you're all far more concerned with the events transpiring across the country right now, and I assure you, we will get you to a reporter as soon as we can. In the meantime, we interrupt the soothing music at the Grand Season Ballroom to take you to a special press conference.
This is Josephine Maxwell, and I'm sitting in the Rose Garden of the White House for a special briefing from the 3-star Brianna Armitage. At any moment, she'll emerge from those doors on this beautiful, sunny day. In fact, the chirping birds belie in a growing sense of dread from around the country. Chirping birds. The sound of chirping birds. Very quiet chirping birds, almost if they realize the very nature of this present moment. And the turkeys. Who can forget the presidential turkeys who've been spared from execution this Thanksgiving? Now they gather here with the chirping birds in the Rose Garden, awaiting the entrance of the general on this very lovely, stormy day. Yes, here she comes now.
Thank you, reporters. My name is General Brianna Strange. Brianna something. And I'm here to inform the public about the extraordinary events we've witnessed over the past few hours. At approximately 1400 hours, we observed a series of expositions on the plate Venus. Although we, individually, considered these to be regular any signs of alien spacecraft. At present, we've checked 14 separate landings on the eastern smorgasbord of the untied states. I will now be taping questions.
General, are these spacecraft dangerous?
We must assume these invaders come in pace. Come in pace. Peace. Come in peace.
Is that a wise assumption?
Quite pounding me, woman. Quite pounding me, woman.
Why are you getting defensive, ma'am?
We do not know the inventions of these ships, but I do not see the use of startling an interpretory war with an alien sea breeze.
And if they are starting a war with us?
Then God help us all. Then God help us all.
God help us all indeed. With that, the general turned her heel and returned to the briefing room at the White House, where a response to these aliens is being devised.
Do I just walk off now?
Yes, she is walking off.
Now?
Exactly now. There she goes. You can hear the sounds of her retreating footsteps. We return you now to the station.
Thank you for that report. We would return you to the music of Chip Verdun and his band of musical armadillos, but Chip has been removed from the Grand Season Ballroom in a straitjacket and will never work in this town again.
You'll never work in this town again!
Apologies! One of her armadillos has broken free from his harness and savaged a staff member at the Grand Season. We are in the process of putting the creature down. Moo? With the cow! A cow was sat upon the armadillo, flattening it into a pancake. Now, we return to our tale with an important update from a reporter in Elmo's Corners.
Thank you, Harlan. This is Danielle Davidson III, not to be confused with either of my twin brothers, reporting once again for the first time in Elmo's Corners, since I just arrived here, moments ago. I'm standing with the mayor of Elmo's Corners, Patricia Dunbar.
Thank you, Danielle.
What can you tell us about the developments on the outskirts of town?
Is that really the question you want to ask? I unsettle you, don't I? Because I'm the toughest damn young woman out here to clean up this town. I was elected mayor when I was 23 years old, and I don't take guff from anyone, especially not you. Let me help you with my signature catchphrase. That's a lot of bacon.
What does that mean?
It means there's a lot of bacon. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to clean up those aliens. That's my shotgun, in case you were wondering. You might also let people know that I'm wearing sunglasses and a tank top, which shows off my wiry muscles.
Right. I should let you know that the mayor is wearing a
Kick-butt ponytail!
kick-butt ponytail and a tank top that shows off her wiry muscles.
That's not what I said!
Sorry.
All right, then, time to go kick some butt. I'm riding off on my motorcycle, by the way. Vrow!
Right. Well, yes. We have here the mayor's husband, Tomothy Dunbar.
Timothy.
It says Tomothy.
Tomothy isn't a name.
Tomothy is written right here.
My name is Tomothy.
Thank you for clarifying that.
His name is Tomothy. It was originally Timothy, but he changed it when we got married.
Tomothy, what have you seen on the outskirts of town?
Thank you for asking, sir. As a woman in mayor, hold on. I was very afraid. The metallic cylinder fired a barrage of helios incinerated some people I love dearly. The screams of dying punctuated my senses, and I will not give nightmares until eventually death. I cannot look into his magnitude, shaggy arm, tears, choking back tears.
Thank you for that heartbreaking eyewitness report. Could you describe in more detail, in no detail at all, your next step? First, I hate to interrupt you, but look! Listeners, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Looming over downtown Elmo's Corners, like a skyscraper on legs, what we must now admit is an alien spacecraft. Listen to the enormous stunning sound of its feet as it stomps down the street. Yes, sounding almost like thunder. I'm stepping outside now to get a better look at it. It is an awesome sight to behold. Terrifying in its monstrous intelligence, but also strangely chipper. I'm on the street now as throngs of frightened Elmo's Corner citizens, Elmonians, flee before the impersonal titan.
How dare you, metal monster! I'm the mayor of this town, and I've got a bone to pick with you! And good thing the press is here to cover this moment!
Yes, the press is here. What I see now is a scene of astonishing bravery.
Yes!
A single woman, smeared with dust and dirt, standing in front of a colossus of death, armed with only her. Baguette?
Fear me! Fear my baked goods!
I can't believe what I'm seeing. She leaps into battle and... Oh my goodness, there's a goat here.
Heat laser. It's a heat laser.
Missed!
Which misses the...
What's wrong with your aim?
The alien ship appears incapable of hitting her with its weapons of death.
You've tried your best, alien ship. Now it's time for me to try my best. I'm casting aside this baguette and picking up.
It appears to be a strudel.
This strudel, which is well known to be toxic to alien and human life alike. If I manage to place this strudel into the weak point of your armor, it's credits for you. And that's a lot of bacon.
Leaping onto its feet with the agility of a jungle cat, the mayor of Elmo's Corners clambers up.
I'm afraid we have lost the feed from Elmo's Corners. Surely they are all dead now. We are just now receiving some audio from another transponder nearby. I'm dying! I'm completely dead. Haunting. Listeners, events continue to transpire at a dizzying speed. It seems New York is their inevitable target. We take you now to a reporter embedded with the U.S. military as they develop a response to this civilization-threatening event.
This is David Davidson IV? This is actually Josephine Maxwell. Thank goodness I'm not here.
This is Josephine Maxwell reporting from the cockpit of the flagship of the 3rd Armored Battalion. That sound you hear is the whirring engine of American know-how, unleashing the full fury of an 1,800 horsepower. I am sitting next to a young woman, her brown eyes wide with the enormity of her task, and her lovely dimples belying a seriousness of purpose that can only be matched by the ancient armies of Sparta.
Hi.
How does it feel to come face to face with certain death?
Not good. I feel terrible. I'm gonna die.
Brave words in these turbulent times. As one, the soldiers rise to ready themselves.
Okay, we're getting out now.
If these brave men and women fail, they very well look upon these days as the last dying gasps of human civilization.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
I'm in awe of the fierce determination of these soldiers. They are ready for anything.
Anyone have a lozenge? I need a lozenge.
Nothing will stop them.
I seriously can't do this unless I have a lozenge. Hold, it's stuck to the wrapper. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like when it's stuck to the paper and it's stuck. Awful. This is the worst. Oh, that's better. Oh.
My eyes can barely behold the sight that is looming before me. 3 monstrous objects, nearly 100 feet in height, standing upon a tripod-like structure of... I'm taking you out, aliens! Ah! Almost faster than the eye can see, a snake-like coil of black metal is shot from the opening on the side of... He is dead. Dead. The other soldiers look in horror.
Wait. Let's let that thing have it, troops. 3, 2, 1, fire!
With a deafening roar, the 50mm cannons recoil as one, launching a cavalcade of ordnance at the alien ship. With a roar, a roar!
3, 2, 1, fire! Charge!
Listeners, I wish you could be here to see the charge of hundreds of military vehicles. There has never been a moment like this in human history. Surely the aliens will crumble under our astonishing assault.
Get them! Oh no! Oh! Ah!
I cannot believe it. The smoke is cleared and the alien ships are completely undamaged. Hate lasers blast away at our vehicles. The carnage is unbearable.
Oh no! Help!
Their gun turrets are turning on me now. I can see them. I can see now their barrels of extraterrestrial weaponry.
They're gonna get you!
Listeners, run for your lives! Run! Escape to the woods! Our only hope is...
Oh, she's dead. Oh no! They're coming for me too! Ah!
We have lost radio communication with Josephine Maxwell. The dire news continues on this dreadful night. Listeners, from our location in New Jersey, I can just now see the alien craft heading across the Hudson River towards the skyscrapers of New York City. An eerie quiet seems to have descended on the city, as if they were waiting solemnly for the end to come. Only the sad, almost pathetic sound of a single piano punctuates the assault of the aliens. And the fleeing of geese from the city with their friends, as always, the cows. It is a quiet and solemn moment now. No sound from anywhere.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you Chipper Dunn and his Good Time Orchestra, who reassembled at the Grand Caesar Ballroom to the cheers of thousands of patrons. Thank you, head cats and head kitties. Now, what we need now is a little appreciation for the people behind the scenes, because some people don't respect their talents. So let's hear it again for Chipper Dunn and his Good Time Orchestra.
From my location, I can see the aliens heading.
Now let me tell you something, head cats. You gotta respect the art, or the art doesn't
They are
respect you.
peeling the roof off of the Grand Caesar
And most
Hotel.
importantly, we need to thank the sound effects people. The beautiful, incredibly important sound effects people. Wouldn't you agree?
They have killed Chipper Dunn and his entire orchestra, and that.
We are struggling to reconnect with our station in New Jersey, and we will continue to struggle until certain notes are in.
I would like to take a moment in this terrifying alien invasion to acknowledge the contributions of my friend, Trixie Flanders, who is the most intelligent, wise, and beautiful person I know. Much more intelligent than me. In fact, she is a true genius behind this station, and I am merely a worm. Very well then. Where were we? The aliens are heading for New York City. I don't know how much longer I can stay on the air. The footsteps of the approaching machines are growing ever nearer. Tell your loved ones you love them. Hold each other close. I hear them. This is Harlan Bean on the last night of America. They're here. They're here.
This is Dr. Mary Andrew. I'm using shortwave radio, and I'm trying to document the events I've witnessed them. It's terrible and I'm sad for humanity, and is anyone out there? Is anyone out there? Is anyone out there? Is there?
Hello!
Oh.
It's me, Patricia Dunbar. I actually escaped with failure on those tripod thingies. Oh boy, that's a lot of bacon. I'm also alive, yes.
Me too, even though I don't have a name.
This is Chipper Dunn reporting that my entire orchestra has defeated the alien spacecraft with a trombone and a trumpet.
I love you, America.
Hey, who let all those flatulent goats in here?
Those are my goats.
Well, we killed the aliens. Happy ending, everyone.
I love you.
Stop it.
This is David Davidson the Fifth, signing off.
That is the end of my career. I am a genius no longer.
Hey, if I get a job running my own play, I'll hire you as an assistant.
Max! I bet the phone lines are clogged with people laughing at this debacle.
Let me see.
Hello? Is anyone out there?
Huh. No one's calling?
No one. It's like no one even heard it. That's weird. I stopped the broadcast, but the on-air sign is still on. Oh! Whoops! The switch is reversed.
You mean...
We just broadcasted 40 minutes of dead air.
And we're broadcasting now.
Appears that way.
What you're about to witness tonight is real. The events of this broadcast are taking place in the United States of America at this hour. There is no script, there are no actors. Everything you hear tonight is true.
Great job up there. A lot of really, really great timing. It felt like the way you all talk over each other and interrupt each other, and just like there were never any dead moments, so it felt like a very natural, real conversation. The way you work together as an ensemble and connect with each other as your characters, and a lot of great character development, strong personalities, strong choices. So great job up there.
Thank you.
Really nice job, and thank you for closing out the One Act Festival. Congrats to you. I will also echo really bold choices. I think a radio play is really fun to kind of put together. I thought some of the vocal choices that you did with each of those characters were really fun. All the folio stuff with the special effects, that was also really fun. I really want to call out Farah and all your work back there. I saw you even when you weren't up front, you were constantly active and constantly doing your work, and I would give that to everybody, even if you weren't actively speaking. You were always engaged, always listening, and always in the moment, in the scene. So really, really nice job.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, really solid show. I love the commitment that everyone had. With a stationary set and with it being a radio show, sometimes it can be all vocal, and there was so much physicality happening and so much movement happening that kept the audience still invested, which I loved. I really love the commitment from the mayor character. You were popping right off. Loved it. Additionally, Trixie, Farah, great energy, always very committed, and Harlan, yes. Great job of holding all of that insanity together, or at least doing what you could to hold that insanity together. Yeah, great job, everyone.
Thank you.
Test, there we go. With it being a radio show, you really need the sound to help a lot, and I felt like that was portrayed in this show, of like the sound effects and even the Foley artist stuff was really great, of the piano and the it's not the glockenspiel, whatever it's called, but the xylophone. All of the extra sound effects really added to the chaosness of the show and added the like hyperness, and just like it was great. And I definitely want to give a shout out to the I don't know what her character, like what she is in the show, but the onstage stage manager is what I wrote. I think it's Maxine. I noticed that you were adjusting the banner that fell at one point, and I was like, wow, method acting, just fully like, I need to fix this. So it was really great. As a stage manager, I know I really appreciate actors who, oh, this prop fell, I'm gonna fix it. And it's really helpful and eases our minds as a stage manager and tech team. So shout out to you. But yeah, great job, everyone. It was great.
Hi, friends. Yeah, I wanted to reiterate, thank you so much for closing us out. That can be, on paper, like a challenging position, the thought that like, oh God, we're going to be the last ones, right? But y'all, that didn't affect y'all's performance at all. Y'all were so focused on the thing. Again, I wanted to reiterate, great sound and Foley work. I really enjoyed that. Great focus from everyone on stage and off. Again, not a ton of elements like coming on and off. So when you do have those changes and those transitions, you have to be super solid, and they were great. So let's all do a round of applause for these guys for closing out the fest. Yeah.